Oh, holy shit. I need a drink. That was stupid. How you doing, Roka? Ugh, I need to fix that leaderboard.
What the fuck is going on in here on this day?
Alright. New year, new sound effects. As it tends to be. Oh, that looks cool. That looks really good. I had to reset up all of my stuff after bringing it home for New Year's. You go down to like this. This seems fine. Still a little janky looking, but that's all right. What is up, Diesel? Hang on, let me check a few things. That's a little. Hang on. Hello. Okay. Is this? Okay, it does change some stuff. Okay. So, we are going to want it to be a little loud because of the voice acting. Okay. That should be fine. Yep. Stay for the jank, absolutely. Drinking hot toddies and resting? Nice. Good call. Oh, audio, why are you popping? Oops, hang on. Maybe it's because of this. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. You're gonna stop hearing things for a sec. Alright. That should be back. And it's not making much of a difference. Covered in a broke rib. Jesus Christ. That's tough. Good Lord. Okay, we should be fine. So, for anybody who has not played this before, welcome. We're about to get up to some shenanigans. And for people who have played this before, feel free to fuck things up for me. We have a couple of reward redemptions here. We got the, I don't know how loud this is going to be, the disco privilege. So anytime I'm in the middle of a choice, or a choice is about to happen, you, once per stream, objection, can force me to do whatever you want. And that's what that does. We got a bunch of drugs that you can take in the game. And you can basically take them at any time as long as you're holding them, including during dialogue. So if you ever want me to do that, just tell me to dope up on crack. Or no, just some speed. That's loud, so we'll turn that down. I haven't tested any of these. Stream rewards. Disco Elysium bad boys. We're gonna change that to 50%. And just as a precaution, we're also gonna change the fashion show to 50%. Because there's also a bunch of clothes that you can wear in this game that will change your stats and how people interact with you. So if you ever want me to change my outfit, you can tell me exactly how to do that.
Work. Make it work.
And that's how all that's gonna go. So, but first of all, we need to make a character, which comes with all sorts of decisions that we're gonna need to make. So they have some presets here in terms of like you can be the thinker, like the Sherlock Holmes kind of guy, or you can be sensitive and super imaginative and enigmatic, or you can just be a brute who's just good at physical stuff and coordination. We are gonna make our own. So, let's see here. How does this menu work? Can I remove these? Okay, I can. So, we have plenty of options. So let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So we have 8 points to put into these, basically like a D&D campaign. Psych to the max, everything to the min, thanks. No. What we want is... Uh-oh. Did Wavelink bust? Wavelink did bust. That's fine. What we're going to want is some sort of, instead of like just basic stats, I want us to think of like an archetype. So what kind of guy is this going to be? Is he just going to be like a super beefcake with like 0 coordination? Is he going to be like incredibly intelligent but lacks 0 sort of social awareness or any sort of imagination? Do all the drugs. I want a brawler. Okay, let's see here. So, yeah, let's see. So when I first played through this, I put a lot into psych and imagination. So I was basically a bit of like a loony loose cannon. However, I could not interpret a crime scene worth a damn. I couldn't see a single clue. Roll a d24. 10 below is left. 11 plus is right. You know what? That's not a bad call. Let's see here. How about we just... Let's throw this over here. Throw this over here. Max physique, I want to punch people. Oh, we'll punch people just fine. But let's see what else we want to do. You know? 16:9, center monitor there. Okay. Well, doesn't that just look awful? But that's fine. So we'll do a, we'll do a coin toss. Let's do, does this work? Okay, cool. So we are going to throw this over here. Nope, that's not going to work. Whatever. I'm going to flip a coin, and then we'll see what we do. How about that? That'll be better. Max int, max motor, no physique, no psych. Smart and nimble, but if they touch you, you die. I do owe you a quiz, Roka. We started like an hour late on New Year's, so we didn't quite have time for it. Okay. So let me see here. We have... Let's see. Hang on. Let me add a text thing here. Oh, fucking Christ! No, Pomo. It's during dialogue choices. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to let me know, because you can't use that again for the rest of the stream. So you're gonna have to let me know when you actually want to use that during the game, because it's too powerful for the character creator. That scared the shit out of me, though. So we have option 1. Oh, come on now. A smart and nimble piece of paper. So basically, if anyone even just like sneezes on us, we're toast. We have option 2. Beefcake, dumb as bricks. Option 3, we can do like a socially inept Sherlock Holmes. So this would basically, I would say, is like super intelligent and super strong. He can constantly discombobulate folks, but he has no social awareness whatsoever, and he's not the fastest person in the world. we could also just do loose cannon drunkard. So this is just gonna basically be a zero coordination whatsoever. Not very smart, but he has an active imagination and can punch things pretty hard. Oh, so Benedict that's exactly what I'm thinking of as Benedict Cumberbatch. With a little bit of Robert Downey Jr. in the fighting arenas. I don't know if Sherlock or Benedict Cumberbatch fights anyone in Sherlock. Okay, or we can just be jack of all trades and boring. So, these are our options. And now, let's see if this works. What should we do? We can be the smart and nimble piece of paper, a beefcake that's dumb as bricks, a socially inept Sherlock Holmes, the loose cannon drunkard, or jack of all trades and boring. Let's see if that even works. Is the poll up? There is a poll. All right. Oh boy. Okay, well, we're gonna have to try that again. Dumbasses. I forgot to vote. But I'm gonna wait a little bit so other people can vote, and then I'll cast my vote so you won't know when it happens. No disco privilege during character creator. I could be the tiebreaker. That's fine. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'll be the tiebreaker in any other situation. I'm gonna need more whiskey. All right, we got it here. And if these polls go too fast, because I'm not gonna use them for every dialogue choice, but basically just whenever I feel like it, or when I think it's important, I'll let you guys decide on how we do things. So, it looks like we are going to be a smart and nimble. Okay, one more time. We're reopening the poll so everyone can vote. All right. What should we do? Smart and nimble is going to be a lot of intellect and motorics. Beefcake is going to be basically all motorics and physique. All they can do is physical stuff. Socially inept Sherlock Holmes, intelligence and physique. Loose cannon drunkard, psych and physique, and just not coordinated at all. Oh boy. Oh, it's close. All right. I'll go with ninja just to not be smart. We are going to be a fragile little smarty pants. Hey, we can still try and punch things. It's fine. You can still make me punch things if you want. That's up to you. So, if we have I don't think I want to be like terrible at anything. We'll be weak on these. Oh, hang on. No. We'll be weak on these. And then we'll be a genius. No, we can't be a genius in intellect because then we'll be terrible at motorics. All right. We will be good? Maybe we will be terrible at these and just be great at motorics and intellect. Terrible. All right. Yeah, we're gonna be nerds, but we're gonna be sneaky nerds. You know, we can maybe like go into places undetected without a sound. So, intellect. I guess you can see that here. Let me make this bigger for me. Bam. Raw brain power, how smart you are. Psych is sensitivity, how emotionally intelligent you are. Physique is your musculature and how strong you are. And then your motorics are just your senses and how agile you are. So it's not just like your coordination, but also like your ability to like pick up on like sounds and like things off in the distance and stuff like that. So that's what we're doing. We're great at intellect and motorics, and we are dog shit at sensitivity and punching things. Cool. So, this is the fun part. Our signature skill. This is basically going to be the one that you get like a bunch of buffs to, or at least like you start at a relatively high level. And I also believe that it levels up faster, or maybe it's just like the starting value. So as you can see here, we are currently level 5 for all of these. Or actually, you know what? That's our base. So our base motorics and our base intellect is 5. And each of those little dots right there is basically like a slot to put a skill point in. You'll notice that we have 5 slots for skill points for motorics and intellect, and only 1 for both physique and psych, which means we can only level up each of these once, with some exceptions, but this is basically what's really going to hamstring our player or our character throughout the whole game. So, first thing that we can do is, well, we'll go through these here. So, we got logic. Wield raw intellectual power and deduce the world. Encyclopedia. Call upon your knowledge, producing fascinating trivia. So you just know things about the world. Rhetoric. Practice the art of persuasion. Enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. Basically speech. Drama. Play the actor. Lie and detect lies. Conceptualization. Understand creativity. See art in the world. So basically abstract thought. And visual calculus. Reconstruct crime scenes. Make the laws of physics work for the law. So this is your Sherlock Holmes vision, essentially. Like, you see things other people don't see and you can put things together. So that's our logic stuff. For motorics, we have hand-eye coordination. It is what it says on the tin. Perception, see, hear, and smell everything. Let no detail go unnoticed. Reaction speed. That's exactly what it says. Savoir-faire, I think that's how you pronounce it. Sneak under their noses, stun with immense panache. So this is stealth, essentially. Interfacing, master machines, pick locks and pockets. What would this be equivalent to? I guess that's stealth in Skyrim, but it's basically your ability to interact with things and know how they work. And then composure, straighten your back, keep your poker face. So basically not buckling under pressure and stuff like that. I would say we should probably set a signature skill for one of these 2 fields. We could set a signature skill for something we're dog shit at. So volition is basically like your morale and your sense of morals. Inland Empire is your imagination, hunches and gut feelings, dreams and walking life. Roll a d6. Oh, that's not bad. We'll flip a coin and then roll a d12, or we'll roll a d6. How about that? Because we want it to either be one of these 6 or one of these 6. What if? Oh no, Roka. Roll a d24. Okay. I mean, here's another thing that we can do. Should we do that? Should I make sure that I pick a skill in something that we're good at? Or should I roll a d24 and risk a 50-50 shot of setting our signature skill to just be something we're absolutely dog shit at? That's a poll that's up right now. I'm going to make these polls longer because there is, I think, a time delay. So let's just redo that. Unless, you know what? I'm going to redo it anyway, just in case. We'll set it to... I'll give y'all a minute to do this stuff. And if I find that there's a clear winner, like after a certain amount of time, I can just call it so we don't have to go the whole 60 seconds. Oh boy, oh boy. Hang on. All right, so we're going to try this again. So this question is, should we roll a d24 and potentially specialize in something that we're terrible at? Or the no option is we pick something random that we know we're good at. You motherfuckers. You absolute motherfuckers. I think that's going to be... Oh my god. I know. I know. So here's a question. Roka's right. I could still get lucky. But will I? Am I going to get lucky? I'm going to flip a coin. Gambling fits this game. Yes, it does. All right, let's see here. What are we flipping for? All right, hang on. We're flipping for if I succeed, I get to pick a skill that we're good at. If I fail, I'm rolling a d24. Oh, wait, no, I'm rolling a d24 regardless. Thanks for the 10 points. Can I not set this prediction to be longer? What will happen? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, we're redoing that. We'll give y'all 90 seconds for that. These stupid things. I have to like modify code for this shit. All right. Delete and give the points back. All right, let's try that again. So, success is going to be I will be able to specialize in a skill that we're good at. Failure is that my signature skill is going to be something that I am just dog shit at. So, success is going to be 1 to 6 and 18 to 24. Failure is everything in between. So with that in mind, lay your points down, and I'm going to queue up a D24. Roll a dice, eh? Okay. Let's roll a die. All right, let me make sure this works. Okay, perfect. And it's starting at 1. Excellent. Ooh. Man, I wish I could vote on these, but I technically have infinite points, so I would just like flood the economy. So somebody thinks I'm going to get unlucky. I'm really hoping I get lucky. Because I have, let's see here. Right. Right here. Bam. This is my D24. You can't see it because it's getting blocked. Here it is. And once this wraps up, Smartass placed 1 point on yes. No, I didn't. I can't. I didn't even see the 1 point because it still says 0%. Who could it be? All right. It's basically 1v1. So someone's going to get 2,001 points. All right. So I'm going to hide this now. And I'm going to roll this D24 one time. If it's anything between 6 and 18, so basically 7 to 17, I'm fucked.
Skill issue.
Shut the fuck up. This is gonna be bad. You don't understand. This is gonna be bad. So, are you kidding me? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Are you kidding me right now? Electrochemistry is just, you want to do drugs and fuck. That's it. That's all it is. It's your libido, essentially. It's your id. Are you kidding me right now? We are about to be a super coordinated, super smart meth head. That's what's happening right now. This already makes us loose cannon enough. Are you kidding? Oh my god. Oh no.
前はもう死んでいる。
This is bad. This is bad. How many points do we get? Hang on. Oh yeah, I just have to confirm. So we just start like we're not any sort of high level for anything. And our highest level skill right now is electrochemistry. It's going to be a train wreck. It's probably going to be both. This is going to fucking suck. Ugh, all right. Oh, you know what this does, though, is this does give us an extra skill point slot in each of physique, so this couldn't be the worst. Yes, Twitch chat does have full drug control and clothing control and fucking whatever else they decide to go on. All right. Here we go. Oh my god. This is going to be bad. I'm probably going to die in the first 5 minutes.
There is nothing, only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
That sounds nice.
Ever.
Great.
Never, ever.
Ever, ever, ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Alright.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
This is great.
Yes, it is.
Give me some more.
You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
How about you cough up some more of that sweet oblivion?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give it to me. Alonzi, let's go.
All right. Nothing down to fuck all, borough.
A return trip to silence, please. Let's visit the ancient Zero home. Look, I am tired of being this type of animal, and who gives a shit? Silence, please.
Do you want me to upgrade that to a one-way trip, sir?
Oh god, I might die. No, so only disco privilege gets used once per stream. Everything else just has like a small time limit on it. So I think the clothing one, I'll wear those clothes for like 30 minutes before someone can change it. And then the drugs one, you have like a 3 limit use per stream, per user. One sounds like death. It sounds like it. We might die before we even gain consciousness if we pick that. I mean, I want to see what happens. Oh, are you kidding me? Is this a 50-50 right now? 99% sure it's death. It sounds deathy. Oh, thank God. Okay. Good.
Do you really?
Don't be naive. Of course not. I want to sail the inky blackness until forever. No.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there.
I gotta give the
Why
horny
do
brain
you think
boy a
you had to
chance.
bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
I want to know what this person looked like when they were voicing this. Tell me, what's waiting for me? I don't care. I'm an idiot. A brave idiot. No, I'm not an idiot. I'm smart.
Yes, you're one disco mother.
Tell me what's waiting for
There's
me.
this giant ball there. And evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
How big's the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
But how big's the ball?
You can't even make
All right,
out
fine.
it's infinitesimally small.
And this duking it out, I keep hearing about. What's that?
Vying for resources is just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
That sounds like something I would do. Let's go.
Somewhere in the sore, bloated
Apes together
madness
strong.
around you, a sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Mother help me, there's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it. Please no. I changed my mind. Take me back to the formless disembodied nothing.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Help someone cut my head off. It's trying to murder the rest of me. Who am I? What sort of creature does this do to their own mouth? What the fuck?
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Somehow, you know what it is. A Caprice Canadian motor carriage.
Okay. There he is. There he is. That's our boy right there.
Disgusting!
Thank you. All right, we're all good. This guy's looking good. Magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red. That's fine. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. All right. Oh.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Okay, so here's how this works. These little options here, these white options, are basically a chance to roll. You'll literally roll 2 dice, and it gives you a % chance of success based on what you roll, essentially, or what your skills are. So this is a savoir-faire skill, which is just like your coordination. So we can try and go for the tie, and let's see, medium 10. So I forget how this exactly works in terms of what we need to roll. But an interesting thing about this is that if you roll Snake Eyes, even if like you have like 100% chance of success, well, you'll never have a 100% chance of success because you can roll a Snake Eyes and fail any skill check in the same way that you can succeed at any skill check. So this is basically telling us that we have an 83% chance of succeeding at grabbing the tie. Or you can do other things instead. So, let's see here. Let's pull in the light bulb.
A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Okay, we'll turn those off.
The lights are off.
Let's pull on the fan.
The blades come squeaking to
Oh,
a
okay.
halt.
So
It should be easier to reach the tie now.
there are things that you can do to basically give you modifiers for the roll. So now that we've turned the fan off, we get a +3 to our roll, which means our chance of success is now very high.
You swoop up and catch the tie.
Here we go.
Snap. It's released from the blade.
Got him.
What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Okay. Let's go in here. What we got? Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet. You see bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Damn straight.
Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing?
Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Swipe it off.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
All right. So what happens here? All of these different skills are in your mind, and they are also rolling throughout the entire story for success. So when they succeed at a roll, they get to chime in your brain. Which means, and if they fail at a roll, you don't hear anything from them. So basically, we're going to be hearing a lot from motorics and logic skills, and not so much from any sort of like psych or physique skills. And that's going to basically impact the amount of information that we get throughout the game. So it looks like Inland Empire succeeded at an easy roll. So that's our imagination, essentially. You won't like what you see and you will never unbecome it. I don't care, still wipe the mirror. Maybe I should touch it first, make sure nothing's wrong with my face. Better not to know. Leave. We're going to put that one to a vote. Ignore option 4 or 5. That's just, I have to preset it, essentially. So, go for that. I'm going to go refill my whiskey because I did not pour enough because this stream was a bitch to set up. Oh, you bastards. You bastards. All right. I don't care. Still, wipe the mirror.
Behold. You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Dear Lord, help me. What is this? Of course I do. It's, some kind of superstar? I think I'm a superstar. This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic. I'm smart. I know what I am.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh, wait. Is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I'm not making it. The face is making itself.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom. God, I don't know. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off, too. In a sad has-been kind of way. There's some charm in it. It's an expression of pain. We'll go for the ladies.
Please promise yourself you are not going to try it on any of the ladies, whatever happens.
I promise.
You liar. You can't even tell the truth to yourself. Go ahead. Try something.
Ooh. An expression from having bad gas. Dig deep into your minds to locate the source of the expression. Can't do that.
It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Okay.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume le Million. If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right.
That's true.
Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
So I adopted it. Why? I feel the need to add a clicking sound whenever I make it. How long ago was the new? Anything else? Like, who am I? Why did I drink myself into oblivion?
You have some understanding of the near history of disco. The rest is darkness. Aside from the useless fact that the motor carriage outside was a caprice canema. The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume le Million's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head.
So I adopted it. Why?
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
Guess that's it then.
It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
I don't know about that, Chief. There's a 3% chance of success. Locked. All right. Oh, you know what? We have... But it's our signature skill. Are we speedrunning? No. We're basically letting chat decide critical things if they want to. All right, let's see here. We have... Oh, are we wearing the necktie? Damn right we are. Let's go. And then what do we have here? Ah, okay. We'll get to this in a bit. That's fine. We'll keep that there for now. Ooh, pants. Give me.
Make it work. Go, go, go. Do it. Go so. Work, work, work. Make it work.
Oh, Jesus.
You
Momo.
hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Can I open this right now? I can. All right. Nope. Oh, I can't change what I'm wearing during dialogue. So once I'm done with dialogue, no clothes for 30 minutes? Are you kidding me? All right. Fine.
It says whirling in rags on the
You're such a
aluminium
bitch,
key
Pomo.
ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
All right. Fucker. You fucker. Oh, God. But these give us stats, Pomo. This gives us +1 Inland Empire. Gone. This gives us -1 savoir-faire. Okay, so this actually impedes our coordination, but it's tight around the crotch, so it's extra electrochemistry. Gone. What else we got? Is that our jacket? Doesn't matter. Our disco-ass blazer. Oh, God. All right, what did this do for us? Esprit de Corps, halogen watermark. So Esprit de Corps is basically your sense of police duty. That's gone. So here's how it's gonna work. I will basically not change my outfit unless somebody makes me. Oh, I forgot to do the prediction here. We did indeed fail. All right. So that's how it's gonna work. So if anybody actually wants me to put on clothes, which I'm now realizing is a total like shot in the dark, we are going to be nude.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Take a peek.
The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
So I had terrible visual calculus my first run, so I failed this.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my own hands?
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What did this then?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Wait, what am I doing?
Something you've done before.
Assess the size of the impact.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend.
I chucked a shoe through my window.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
I don't need it. I don't need anyone.
The window agrees. Its cracked smile is cold and sparkly.
God damn it. Guess we'll take that shoe. Are we wearing one shoe? Not on my watch. What does this one shoe give us? Nothing, because we only have one. All right. Let's get out of here. We got
Hello, officer.
March. The year is 51. Hello.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
Officer, am I military personnel?
No.
He seems perplexed by your question. Wait, I know. I'm a businessman. Chief Executive Officer, right? Then why'd you call me officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
She pulls on her cigarette. Goddamn right I'm a policeman, and don't you forget it!
Okay, cool. I won't.
No need to be alarmed. I was just getting into character, you know? Good. Now, how did you know I was a police officer? I was just getting into character.
Okay.
She breathed in the silvery smoke.
Sir, you've been here for 3 days. On official police business, as you put it.
And what business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
I might not know where I am, or who I am, or what a Capri Kanema is, how I know what one sounds like. Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else? Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law? So, this is another thing. This is similar to our grabbing the tie where it requires a roll. However, unlike the tie one, which was a white background, and that would mean that we would be able to retry it again at a later time, the red ones are a one and done. You're going to try it, and if you fail, that's it. There's no retrying it. This is basically going to just be a one and done thing. So we can either try and do it, or we can just avoid doing it and see if we can come back later to try and do things. So, with all that in mind, should we? Should we try the expression on her? Let her know you want her. Physically. Fucking immediately someone votes yes. Of course. So this is a suggestion skill, which is a psych skill because it's purple, which means we're bad at it. But as you can see, since we said, goddamn right I'm a policeman, we were pretty persuasive. So, 17% of the time it works every time. I mean, if the famous Guillemil de Million or whatever his name was used it, he must have been quite the lady killer. So, looks like we're all on the same page.
Try the expression. Come on, why are you still doing this?
I'm at death's door, bloated, a goner, and still. Does the longing ever stop?
Alcohol raises testosterone levels, especially in men. The levels remain elevated after inebriation ends and the pain begins. You seek comfort. It's only natural.
I mean, look at me.
She puts out her cigarette. Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words 1,000,000 times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
What if I don't want to ask questions? Before you go, I have some questions for you.
Yes?
What is this place? Where am I? Tell me, is it 51 now? Your room is almost next to mine. Did you hear anything last night?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any visitors?
I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
She nodded towards the room. Loud disco music.
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
She raises an eyebrow, waiting for the name to connect with you.
Oh, that. Yeah. Whoa. The less said about OO, the better.
OO were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
Also just gets hard, doesn't it?
It would appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace.
What happened?
A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
By singing.
That it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself is very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
When you say wounded, do you mean like in a cool way? Like a wild beast?
Yes. It was very cool.
It's impossible to say whether she's being sarcastic or really means it.
Then what happened?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
You're making this up. I would never behave like that.
Yes. Never.
I've heard enough.
Okay.
You can go now.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Look at me. There we go. Let's go.
The door is closed.
Right,
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Knock.
There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on somewhere inside.
Knock again.
Still no answer.
Knock again, much harder.
Still nothing.
All right. Weekend edition of a satirical paper. Trompe de le Monde. Trompe de le Monde. Ball's so blue you can almost see him in the underwear, because that's the only thing that I'm wearing. What we got? This is where the lyrics would be. Big ol' karaoke mic. Just wait for someone to sing it. Speakers connect to the radio. Music is seasoned with static. Hello.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. Make some small talk.
So I misremembered. When these skills fail, they'll give you whatever information they feel like. Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
You look like a bartender.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager.
What's the
I have
difference?
3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Where did this Sylvie go?
She just, you know.
He shrugs.
His eyes dart from left to right. This man isn't lying, but he is hiding something.
She just... what?
So now you're a cop. Oh, forget it.
Look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now.
Good.
The small steel tag says as much. The Great Skua.
So we could have looked then.
Stegoarius Skua.
That's the Great Skua, right?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors, where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
I'm a cop. I talk to whomever I please.
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Fine. Hey, buddy. Oh dear, that was something. Hey, what's up?
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Not that I'm wearing it.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Oh, we could do this. Invent a name for yourself. Go.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
It is not yet time.
Okay then.
He processes the information, then disregards it.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
You mean him? Yeah, I just talked to him. No, I haven't. There must be some kind of misunderstanding. You're taking me for someone else.
No, I don't think so. We should ask him for a rundown of the area, now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman.
Right. And the interviews?
Taps his foot, more out of habit than impatience. I have, yes.
Good. But even if you haven't, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Look, man, yeah.
Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree?
Completely.
Completely. Does that mean you took the body down from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree, where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What if I told you I'm not really a police officer? How can you be so sure I'm from the police? But I can't remember anything. What were we supposed to do again? I'm not really a police
We
officer.
all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will.
And then, soon after, dead bodies would be dangling from all the trees.
But first, we have to take it down.
How can you be so sure I'm from the police?
I was to meet a detective from Precinct 41 at the Whirling in Rags, who arrived here 3 days ago. I am told that that is how long you have been here. Besides, you match his description.
He looked you over. What description?
Precinct 41 said they were sending the most seasoned detective. And you certainly look seasoned.
That's right. I'm a man for all seasons, baby.
Sure. Though, I would also suggest that you locate your blazer with your official insignia.
He points to the white rectangle on his sleeve. But they're just white rectangles.
They're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West. I could step into the headlights of my kinema and show you. But right now, I just need you to do your job.
But shouldn't I have a badge or something? Checks my undies.
You mean you don't have a badge?
I have a badge. I'm a policeman. I have my badge.
Oh, if you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad. You would need to report it on my shortwave. But since you do have it, we can go straight to the task at hand.
All right, come on now. If he
What up,
hasn't
boats?
said anything about your lack of pants, no one will. You're
Yeah.
only hurting yourself by not wearing them.
Let's go.
After you, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
It is one of my faves, boats. So I'm going through it again. Hello.
Hello, sweetie.
The elderly woman turns to you with a smile.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
I'm no Sweetie. Look at me.
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Dimple or not, I'm a bitter man. The years have taken their toll. Thanks, I appreciate it. That stupid dimple has only brought me suffering. I don't want to talk about the dimple anymore.
I'm sorry if I was being overly familiar. I know we've only just met. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
She slaps herself on the forehead.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling. You seem to be in a chair. How'd you like to roll with me? I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am, or what I'm doing, or anything. I've got to go now. You seem to be in a chair.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
Thanks for clearing that up for me. Let's move on.
No problem.
How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, riding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers. Or nothing. I was thinking of the lyrics to a song, Wanna Roll With Me. Well, the first one.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
Damn it!
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Kim, of course I forgot I had you! I know, but there's also side mysteries, twins killers, and forays into the paranatural. Right.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it seems to me that you do well to stick close to him. He has the look of an upstanding officer of the law. someone you can lean on. And, sweetie, you are looking unsteady. And even if he weren't there, I don't think you'd have much use for me.
She looks down. Why? 3 heads are better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down. Perhaps another time.
All right, we're going to keep the fact that we have amnesia on the down low.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
She gives you a small wave. What's this? The Royal Pinball is unplugged. Damn it, Wheels, you're crucial to this operation. Doors open at 4. Okay, what's this? Inside, you catch a glimpse of Union paraphernalia, a strike poster, some red pennants. What do we got? The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. The door is bolted. A sign reads, Kitchen reserved for personnel until 1. This is a water cooler. A large bubble rising from the surface. The menu's been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. All right, you. Tell me what you got.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
The lieutenant glances in his notebook.
You run this place.
Yes.
He responds tersely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
He looks to you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. I'm either the harbinger of ruin. What is golden orange like a forest fire, but smells like liquor? I'm currently in between names. Say nothing. I like all of these options. So we're going to put that to a vote. Let's see here. So what is golden orange like a forest fire, but smells like liquor? I think he's just trying to say our name is whiskey. I'm currently in between names. It's such a dumb thing to say. Or we can just like stone face it. It's a tough call. We'll give y'all a little bit more time because it looks like the Harbinger of Ruin is going to win. All right, we're going with the Harbinger of Ruin.
What?
The gloaming. I am it.
I have no idea what that means.
I have been to the precipice, cafeteria manager. I've seen the end. The human experiment will soon be over, cafeteria manager. It doesn't matter if you understand. God, that sounds like some Reddit incel shit. That's something we would say.
What is this, a joke to you? Is this what you get when you call the police now? This guy? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
Takes a step back.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
The old good cop, horribly unstable cop. I'm glad that they all already know I'm a cop, because otherwise my outfit would be a pretty hard sell.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Right then. Questions. I got this. Who, me? Nah, I'm good. Who, me?
Mm-hmm. I have everything. You?
Oh, you mean, do I have questions?
Yes, yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
How much of the mystery do you know, Jared? I've beaten this game, but the experience is different based on the kind of person that you are, which is what I'm interested in seeing.
He thinks you're stupid, sire.
Like, I had no coordination or so this is basically the opposite of my previous run.
Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones.
Yeah,
not
that's some
vice versa.
Interrogation 101. So where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They
There's the
hoisted
kitchen
him
behind
up on a tree there.
And how do we get there then?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
That's fair.
This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they, if he doesn't know?
Before you said they hoisted him up on a tree. What did you mean by they?
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching.
Who exactly is saying that?
The locals, customers, the people who eat here. A lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her.
Why would the dock workers lynch this man?
I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbor company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
I have another question.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
Why did Sylvie go away?
Haven't you asked me that already? What is it with you and this woman? She has nothing to do with this.
No, before I asked you where. Now I'm asking why.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number.
Oops.
That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Sorry, dude.
Thank you.
The lieutenant says he opens his little notebook at the He opens his little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. Didn't go well.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
This stuff gets on my nerves. I'm a feminist. I guess I like to be thorough. Everything has something to do with everything. I don't know. I just went for it. You're right. I probably should have asked. I'm a feminist.
What?
That's right. If there's one thing I know about myself, it's that I am a total raging feminist. You heard me. You have a phallus in your ear? I said I'm a feminist. I'm not a feminist. I just want to see the look on your face. Well, that's a tough one. That's a tough call. Feminist. I should cool it. All right, let's see here. A total raging feminist. You heard me. Phallus in your ear. I said I'm a feminist. God, I can't imagine how much writing went into this fucking game. There's like, so many options and ways things can go. Alright. I'm writing dialogue for my job game, and is so much just for the simple thing. Right, is it like a branching dialogue thing? Like, do you have to account for a bunch of different situations? Alright, looks like we're going to the raging feminist route.
Is that so? Mr. Feminist?
He catches the rest before it leaves his mouth, probably thinking it's best not to say anything.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it with special bonuses and effects.
Yep, we're gonna get to that.
Let's go.
Yes, let's go.
Not so fast, Mr. Feminist. You owe me 130 real.
What's Real? Slip away unnoticed. I don't owe you shit. I don't owe you shit.
Oh, you don't owe me shit. Well, officer, you're right. You don't owe me shit. You owe me money.
We do not need to assert ourselves here. We only need instructions from him. This is the proprietor, remember?
No, he called me a naked man slipping away unnoticed. Sounds like extortion to me. Yeah.
You know, I get this all the time. Some hobo comes in here or some backpacking arsehole off the boat. The next day, when they can't make their fees, they get aggressive. I just never thought I'd be in this shit with a cop. Please, just give me the money.
Should we try and place this man under arrest? So it's, what do I owe this place for? But what exactly is money? You're under arrest. I kind of don't mind that option. Imagine some dude in his tighty whities, just like, when you ask him for the bill that's paid, he's just like, you're under arrest. You're coming downtown with me. We're doing it.
You can't arrest me. I haven't done anything.
Okay, you're not under arrest. Put this man in his place with authority. So we lost our nerve before. We really lost our nerve before. We know about his thing with Sylvie. And inexplicable feminist agenda engaged. I don't know why I said that. I thought it's something a cop would say. We're going to try this. We have less than a 50-50 shot. I think we're going to try this. Come on, authority.
The words leave your mouth as if walking up the stairs. Everything is going fine until you reach the end and take one step too many.
I fucking well can, bitch.
Oh, so apparently I'm a bitch now. Okay, I'll be the bitch, and you'll be the broke cop who owes me money. And no one will arrest anyone because that's insane. How's that?
Okay.
Sir, leash in your tongue.
Lieutenant's voice is controlled yet threatening, like it's coming from a different person.
Officer, you need to contact your station. Ask your people for assistance with the money you owe this place. There is a shortwave radio in my car. When you get the time, use it. We need to get this investigation started now.
I'm sorry, but I can't let him stay here if he doesn't pay. He's 3 days on the slip. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, he'll have to work this from home.
You guys made this man the way he is. Let me remind you of that. Isn't there somewhere else I can stay around here? I don't have a home. I don't remember where my home is. Fuck this place. I'll take my chances on the streets. I'll see what I can do. Fuck this place.
No, there's no need. Let's go. Goodbye, sir.
The cafeteria manager stands silently behind the counter, his eyes fixed on the broken taxidermy, then on the ledger. He does not know what to say. By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
I have no idea.
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
I don't know. Near? South, maybe?
You don't really know, do you?
I don't. Does this mean I'm homeless?
South, maybe. Doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Could I trace the way back somehow? To extract the street, the exact number on a building? I'll live in a dumpster, I don't care. Fuck everything. Hobo cop! Hobo cop.
Entertain the thought when you get the time. Maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages.
Okay. So here's a thing. We have the thought cabinet. This is basically going to be... So, spoiler alert. There is no point in this game in which you regain your memories. Like, you'll never you'll get like fragments here and there of like things that happened in your life, but as far as who you are as a person, that never comes back to you. The only way that you're going to piece together who you are as a person is through these sorts of like thoughts here. So what you can do is you can spend a skill point to internalize a thought, and that will be something that you sort of like adopt as something that you believe or something that you think. So these thoughts are similar, or they need to be purchased in the same way that these skill points need to be purchased. So when you level up, you can either put something in one of these skills, or you can adopt a thought. So, internalize, Hobocop, or Riot. Well, let's go through them here. Let's see what we got. Because they also give you... So, what's going to happen is you're going to internalize a thought, and it's going to give you some sort of bonus or debuff for a certain amount of time, of in-game time. So 4 hours, 30 minutes is in-game time, not like real-world time. And then that's going to turn into a crystallized idea that's going to give you a different bonus. So, let's look at these here. Temporary research bonus. -1 logic, head in the clouds. Whatever happened to Guillaume de Le Million? Guillaume de Million? Who, with his amber mane and sparkling teeth, beguiled the tattered remains of the nation. While you suffered and suffered, did he dematerialize in a cloud of cocaine dust? Or did he simply stand in the corner and melt into the slendering new lines of some starlit bois de nuit 20 years ago, whatever that is? Spare a thought for his great ass, too. Or wait, maybe he became a police officer in Revachol West. We have the inexplicable feminist agenda, giving us +2 authority against men. Something stirs in you, something interdisciplinary. It's a newly formed reaction to the tyrannical gender roles around you. Or something you've always had? Or is it a newly formed reaction to the tyrannical gender roles around you? Or something you've always had? One thing is for sure, you're not a mild feminist. Oh no. These are incendiary thoughts aimed at undermining the very pillars of society. Could you fashion them into some sort of weapon, perhaps? A first strike weapon to decapitate the XY chromosome hegemony. Hegemony? Or Hobocop. -1 composure, ungainly and rambling. A cop. And a hobo. A Hobocop. Upsides. Can be disheveled. Doesn't have to wash. Carries himself with lurched gusto. Hobocop doesn't need anyone or anything. No one can kick you out because you don't have a home. Never pay rent again. Never again hear, "You're drunk. Why did you even come here, Harry? Go home. You're embarrassing yourself." Downsides. Are there any? I mean, seriously. Give me one. So. French noises clipped by rope. Oh, I might be able to play that, actually. Let's see. Hey. The Guillaume de Million. Guillaume de Million. Right. That's... Shut up. All right. So, I think we're going to internalize one of these. Because I actually think we need to spend a skill point to remove it. So, if we ever want to take something back, we have to spend a skill point to remove it. So, this is a fairly permanent decision. So, option 4 is not a thing. Our options are number 1, the Million Boy. Number 2, the inexplicable feminist agenda. And number 3, Hobocop. If y'all don't vote for 1, I'm gonna roll a D3 or something. Oh, then 3. I thought 3 was 4. All right, you know what? Let's try that again. Yeah. So, number 1, Le Million. Number 2, The Feminist. And number 3, Hobocop. Easy peasy. And if ever anyone would like to change my outfit at any point, you're well. Okay, I guess we're going Hobocop. Jesus Christ. We are Hobocop.
Make it work. Go, go, go. Do it. Go so. Work, work, work. Make it work.
Yep, I figured. I fucking thought so. That's another 30 minutes of naked. Thank you. Awesome. Oh, wait, you know what, though? Hang on. Let me see if I can get... Can I get my shoe? Still naked, but with the tie. All right. I like your style. That's somehow worse. That's actually just somehow worse. Oh, I don't know if I like that. That's much worse. Like that... Somebody can just, like, be naked by accident, but, like, this makes it seem intentional now. That's... So that's what business casual means. This is a choice he made. Wait, how do I... There's something on the table. Can I have it? Ooh, money! Nice! Brown chicken, brown cow. Oh, we can go to the balcony. Hell yeah. What do we got? The smell of sea makes you dizzy. There he is. So let's see what it even does for us, even though it doesn't matter. Gives us composure. Awesome watchtower heals. And it lowers our savoir-faire. Heals ridiculously high. All right, well. I'm just realizing we're, like, barefooting it, too. Like, we're going in, like, socks. Jesus Christ. Okay. What is the cooldown for fashion? 30 minutes. We have a quest log here. Need to report your missing badge to the 41st precinct as soon as possible. Lieutenant said you can use the radio and his motor car to call your station. Inspect the victim's body. Who made the call reporting the crime? Call Sylvie using Kim's shortwave to ask whether she made the call. And pay for damages. You need to pay for the damages you caused the whirling in rags, or you won't have a place to stay tonight. Ask around for money and be careful with your spending. If you're unsure how much you owe, ask guards. We should probably do that. Oh, what's up?
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
So I feel like we got this because we put on the tie, because it gives us +1 Inland Empire. My soul is immense. My soul is modest. It's normal sized. My soul is puny. My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover.
Of course. At this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard. Through a PA system.
Damn straight.
By other people.
Yes. This goes well with the theory I'm developing. That I'm a down-on-my-luck superstar person. What should I sing when it comes to it?
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes. Sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
What should I sing when it comes to it?
You should sing the sad, slow song you were listening to last night. Thought it was obvious.
Of course. They'll really get a gauge on my soul with that one.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one. You have to find out how the song goes
Task game,
first,
sing
though.
karaoke.
Maybe a tape of something appropriate would help.
You got it. Hell yeah. This feels right. You belong here. I'm all dressed for the occasion. A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts in a man's handwriting. All right, Sherlock.
Can I help you?
I've seen something here at the Whirling Gart. Thing I need to talk to you about. By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit. Your body is ready, sire.
Damn straight. So about the money I owe.
Yes, have you got it?
How much do I owe you again?
A lot. A lot. For the room, drinks, and broken window, 130 real.
Actually, let's talk about something else.
Like what? I was rarely enjoying talking about the money you owe me.
I've seen something at the Whirling Gart.
What thing?
Gart, I saw a sign that said I couldn't go in the kitchen. Why can't I go into the kitchen?
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
There may be something pertinent to the investigation in the kitchen, but I'm really hungry. I have a search warrant.
No, you don't.
You better believe it, fucker.
Fucker. Lay off the swear words. They don't make you cool. This isn't kindergarten. Besides, the RCM doesn't do search warrants. I know the law. You'll just have to wait for the kitchen to open. If you have to get in there, which you don't.
You do realize you can just go into the kitchen at 1300 hours. No need for superstar charm or Sambo-style antics here. Sambo is an acronym for Samoan boxing, graceful martial arts stuff. Sambo style implies stealth, cleverness, and cool. Just letting you know.
Thanks, Encyclopedia.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Okay. Let's get out of here. Hobo cop away. Whoops. Summer door closed for the... Okay, fine. Hello. Bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. A man is sleeping at the table, wearing mud-kicked boots and rolled-down overalls. Back of his shirt reads Wild Pines encircled by a logo with a tree.
A colorful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Ooh. Inspect a piece of plastic on his carabiner. Carabiner? Carabiner? I already said it. Well, let's grab pills.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
So that is not a drug. That is a healing item. So don't get it twisted. So you can either, in this game, you can either die physically due to some sort of physical trauma or mentally due to some sort of like psych damage. So the blue bar on the bottom left is our psych health. We only have 1 hit point. And the one on the right is our physical damage. We also only have 1 hit point. We're not doing great.
Bad boys,
you can't do it. No. 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 Let's inspect the plastic.
It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John.
Oh. We have a good chance of grabbing that. We're going to do it.
Your fingers find their way into the shackle, flicking open its spring-loaded gate. The metal loop holds the plastic ID and a leather-bound pocketbook.
And the man?
The man emits a loud snore. Is he about to wake up? Doesn't look like it, but you never know. Better be quick.
Does the lieutenant see me?
No, he's looking the other way, perhaps purposefully.
Do we keep going or do we back out with the ID? We can steal the document, swipe through the pocketbook, and take what's inside, or close it. I don't know if it'll wake him up. We kind of slam dunked the pickpocket roll, but I don't want to fly too close to the sun. Oh, well, if he has his pocketbook, though, maybe we can get some money. We can get some money for the room. Or am I just going to be a good cop on this one? All right. No is going to mean close. Swig of water, and then whatever it is when I'm done is what we doing.
Hobo cop, does whatever a hobo cop does. Can he solve all the crimes? No, he can't. He's not so good.
That was perfectly in the rhythm, too. All right, we're closing it.
The sleeping dock worker has little to say about your actions. He remains silent.
All right. We shouldn't wake him up. We should get out of here. I don't want him to catch me with the little ID. Did I just look at it? Is that all I did? Oh, boo. Whatever. Get out of here. I should have taken something. Snow melts in the wheelbarrow. The street sign reads, "Fuck the police." Alright, what do you got for me? Who are you?
The RCM in Martinez. What
woman
can I
looks up
help
at
you
you.
with?
You sound surprised.
You don't see a lot of police around here. That's all.
The place looks the part. There's graffitio everywhere, and the traffic jam behind you is completely unregulated.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
What is this fuck the police business?
Excuse me?
She doesn't understand. The street sign says, "Fuck the police."
Oh. Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
It's alright, I didn't mean to startle you.
Okay.
Who are you
Me?
exactly?
I am just a gardener.
Cool. And what are you doing here? Good to meet you, just a gardener. Another question then.
I am pleased to meet you too, officer.
We need directions.
Since the street sign's messed up?
Arrest that woman. Clearly she's response.
What do you need?
I'm looking for a dead body.
Oh, that's right there, in the yard.
Even all the way over here, there's a drop of death in the spring air.
That's all for now.
No problem.
I have to run.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
She wipes her brow with a canary yellow glove.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
She hands you the rubber gloves with no visible annoyance. Thank you. All right, we got gloves. All right, what we got here?
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you.
Tap the pre-fuel heater gauge.
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation: we're not going anywhere right now.
Run your fingers over one of the steering levers.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm. Your fingers waste no time closing around the handle. Clutch disengaged. Release the handle. Clutch drops. Right foot yearns for the familiar touch of the accelerator pedal. You have synced with the machine's mechanical circulation.
How are you, my friend?
The smell of freshly treated leather, the lack of dirt and dust on the dashboard, and a neat little brush in the cup holder, all seem to be whispering.
I think I'm gonna fuck this car.
I'm good, cherished and cared for, in the hands of a tending owner.
Do I know how to operate this machine?
You feel an uninterrupted connection to the mechanics.
Wait, does that mean I know how to pilot it?
After a while, you realize silence is your only answer. Do what you will with it.
Release the clutch and squeeze it again.
Of course it's only in your head. Of course it is. But it almost feels as if the clutch handle is gently squeezing back.
Where have you been?
At the bottom.
I almost died! Oh, I almost died! What?
So strange. The machine is not on the bottom of the seat at all. It's right in front of you, well kept. Why did it say that?
Release the clutch handle.
The handle is pulled back. Somewhere deep inside the drivetrain, the disc is mated to the flywheel again. In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Hold on. Can I? Yeah. If I didn't pick up that magnesium, I'd be. There's an autosave system, but I don't know when the last time that.
Inside, you see a set of steering
triggered.
levers, a radio microphone.
Oh, that made my heart
pull-out
stop for a
toolbox,
second.
And the soft glow of the fuel preheater. A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Thank God that did psych
Take
damage.
what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
Take the red-tipped pry bar. Take the rubber-handled chain cutters. Take the hand crank flashlight. Pushing. I think I can take all these.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. You can do good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts.
Take the hand crank flashlight.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
I bet.
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Pick up the radio.
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
That's not how you say, Lieutenant.
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
Come in, dispatch. Come in, dispatch. Come in, Delta 10. This is Fireworker. Copy. Hi, Alice. This is the officer from the 41st precinct speaking. Nice to meet you. Come in, Delta 10. This is Fireworker. Copy.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
You could swear she was friendlier with the lieutenant.
Under the green prime line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
Could you connect me to the 41st precinct? I have something to report. I need you to connect me to a civilian. Sylvie. She may have reported a murder. Ignore Alice and press the button labeled Saved.
As always, it's DJ Mesh and Felicio, and you're listening to Street Freaks FM, bringing you the hottest, the nastiest, the most vulgar.
A flock of seagulls takes off nearby, startled by the roaring radio. Right away, the lieutenant reaches into the cabin and turns off the radio. He's not looking at you as he says,
Someone must have been messing with the radio. Maybe picked up a random frequency. You wanted a prime line, right?
Speed Freaks FM, huh? Look him in the eye. Sorry about that. I wanted to contact dispatch. Pick up the radio and turn it back to the prime line.
Oh, is that what it was called?
He's trying hard to act surprised.
Go for it. Turn the radio back on while it's still on the Speed Freaks FM.
Souped up motor carriage for one bad mama's boy. For the heavier foot and the freaky armor.
God damn it.
The lieutenant moves quick as a viper as he switches off the radio and sets it on prime line. Then he turns to you.
Look, it helps me to stay alert on long nights, okay? It's a method. I'm not some kind of speed freak or...
He shakes his head, furiously staring at his feet. What about heavy of foot? Sure. You don't have to explain yourself. I'll just forget about it. No. We're going into this.
You would be too if you had this motor carriage.
He snaps, half seriously.
But seriously, let's quit joking around, alright? We have a case to investigate.
He turns back to the cabin.
This is Precinct 57. Can I connect it to someone?
I'd never seen that. Alright, we're going hobo cop. We aren't playing by the rules. We're just trying to do what we can to solve the case.
Of course.
So we're going for Sylvie.
Number, officer?
Kim, didn't Gart give you the Sylvie's number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
That's the same as my phone number.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Start slapping a marching rhythm on your thighs.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Sounds like my New Year's Eve stream.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
A female voice greets you through the static. It sounds like she's a million miles away from here. Hello, this is the police calling. I have some questions for you about your last days at work. Sylvie, I believe we've met before. This is me, a detective from the Whirling in Rags. Which one would freak her out less? Because these would both freak her out.
Oh, right.
She recognized
Hello,
your voice
officer.
almost
What can I do
immediately.
for you?
You quit your job at the Whirling. Why? Was it you who called the police? Why'd you quit
You
your
mean,
job?
why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
I can make her talk.
Why not?
Wait, why aren't you comfortable discussing it with me? Okay. Did you leave because of Gart?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
Probably because of Gart.
What? No, why would you even think that?
He told me he asked you out. Are you saying it didn't happen? Sylvie, don't be afraid of that pig. You have to stand up for yourself. That is, well, we're not a feminist right now. We're just a hobo cop. So, he's not a pig. So you do agree that quitting your job just because someone asked you out is an overreaction.
Please, don't bring Gart into this. It's none of your business.
God, why can't you just mind your own business? She mutters.
Okay.
I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again.
Uh-oh. Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
But why didn't you call? Didn't a corpse behind your workplace bother you? Do you know who made that call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
So the Union has a phone, and there's one further down the coast. Got it.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Okay, next question.
Yeah, go on.
I'm really scared of accidentally dealing psych damage to myself. I think I got everything I need, thanks.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Wait, why does she seem to be angry? We got the inexplicable feminist agenda. Gart asked her out. We can do this. Even with minimal empathy, we can do this. Wait, why does she seem to be angry with you?
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags when she was still working there.
Oh, wait, before you go. You're mad at me, right? Tell me, what did I do? I can't remember anything.
I'm not mad. It's just you were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. It just made me want to quit.
What skua thing? You're telling me I was the one who made you want to quit?
The stuffed bird, the great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac.
That sounds like me.
I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
That sounds like me, alright. That doesn't sound anything like me. I love birds. Bitch bird got what was coming to her. Why do I always end up screwing everything up, bitch bird?
Okay, officer.
Her voice is withdrawing, as if she's moving away from the speaker. So you telling me I was the one who made you want to quit?
Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I had seen so many assholes in this place. I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you...
I don't think I want to know. Otherwise, I might die.
I bet.
But when I spoke to Gart, it seemed like he thought you left because of him.
Wait, really? No, this is absolutely not true. I like Gart. I really do.
Didn't he cross the line when he asked you out?
No, I was actually flattered. I've always liked him. It was just bad timing. With the corpse and all that.
There's a pause. You can almost see her on the other side. The telephone cord coiled around her index.
I didn't know what to say to him later. Then you came and destroyed the place. So I left without explaining. I should have told him maybe.
I can tell him.
Okay, but please don't mess it up. Please don't take out your gun or something.
Right, thank you for talking with me.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Could you connect me to the 41st Precinct? I have something to report.
Just a second, officer.
She puts you on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop.
What up, daddy?
Cops know relay code.
10-4, Station 41. I've got urgent business, over.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
Just reporting in, over.
10-18, state your message, sir.
I need to report my badge is missing. I'm in dire need of financial assistance. This might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss. 10-10, over. Badge missing.
But you said...
Oh!
Never mind.
10-9, over.
My badge. I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge? Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
He says, fighting off laughter.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge.
Based on that outfit, how could he have lost his badge, right? There's no way.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Come on, operator, tell them to stop. This is serious. Haha, officer lost his badge, haha. Like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge. Can't we just move on? I wanted to get it reported and be done with it.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh, god damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Oh, come on now. Can't we just move on? I wanted to get it reported and be done with it.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Yo, Mac Torson.
Super Cop here lost his badge.
That's Hobocop to you.
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Could you all please just stop saying lost his badge for a moment? Enough with this now. I have other things to discuss.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
The animated conversation in the back is making it difficult for him to hear you.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
The room roars with laughter.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
I don't have my gun!
No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
We'll convince him I didn't.
Lying over the phone, it's easy. Just say it like it's the truth. And then it becomes it.
Oh, of course I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it, and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance. Over.
Listen, I've actually lost my gun too. I'm in dire need of financial assistance.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Alright, that's a negative on the additional funds, over.
Your skill point! Let's go. Please, I'm begging. I don't even have a place to sleep tonight. It is paramount to the investigation that you give me more money. Okay, I heard you. No funds. Hobocop.
Anything else, sir? Over.
10-10.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Alright, we out of here. I need the money for a gun. A second gun. You know how it is. Oh, wait, we can internalize all of these. Well, first of all, we have a skill point. So, the only thing that we're not very good at is composure. Bonus from thoughts. That's right. Okay. So, oh God. All right. So how do we want to do this? Do we want to do this by rolling a D24 every time, or do we actually want to try and spec out a dude? Because we can go based like logically, or based role playing wise, is we can try and make it so that we are specced out for like motorics and intellect. Spec into have gun. I don't know if I can spec into that. Okay, so I guess just to give some clarification on some of these skills. We got volition, which is just your morals, your imagination. Empathy is your empathy. I'm in. Oh God. Okay, fine. Authority, intimidate the public, assert yourself. Esprit de corps. Connect stage 41. Understand cop culture. Suggestion, charm men and women. Play the puppet master. Endurance, take the blows. Don't let the world kill you. So endurance and volition. This gives us mental HP, and endurance gives us physical HP. Just FYI. Pain threshold, shrug off the pain. They'll have to hurt you more. Flex powerful muscles, enjoy healthy organs. Go to party planet, love and be loved by drugs. Raises the hair on your neck. Tune into the city. So Shivers is basically like the noir detective monologue. It's like you'll feel things throughout the city of just like shit. Half-Light is basically your fight or flight. Let your body take control. Threaten people. It's literally your fight or flight. All right. We're going chaos mode. This is only going to go poorly. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I think we hit one. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Abstract thought, baby. Conceptualization. Understand creativity. See art in the world. There it is. Okay, so I may have misremembered the thought cabinet. We can. How many thoughts can we put in here? Hobocop has basic thought. So I think we can internalize multiple, unless it overrides Hobocop, which I'm pretty sure it would warn us if it did. So let's just do a quick yes, no. I'm more interested in the inexplicable feminist agenda right now. Do we want to try and internalize this? This baby can hold so many thoughts. Do we want to be a feminist, a raging feminist? So bear in mind that there are a limited number of thoughts. I believe the maximum is like 12-ish. And I think I see some X's up here where like you'll need to spend skill points to get additional room for thoughts. But I think we can fit this one in. So it really like I promise you, there are way more thoughts than you can possibly realize. Okay, so we actually have room for 2 more thoughts. So there are so many of these that there's no way that we'll even experience all of them or be able to fit all of them in our brain. So that doesn't mean that we can't replace them, but it does mean that like we can afford to skip out on them if we want. And one person has set us on the path of inexplicable feminist agenda. There it is. Do we want to think about Elysium le Million? It sounds like there is a suspicion that that might be us. So that's what he's thinking. So let's try it again. Do we want to internalize this thought that we may be we're gonna think about who this guy is, Elysium de Million, le Million, and then it says spare thought for his great ass too. Or wait, maybe he became a police officer in Revachol West. Is this something we want to think about? Also, based on our actions, what we decide to focus on, what dialogue we decide to pick, that's going to be what determines which thoughts we unlock. So ideally, we'll be unlocking thoughts that are already within our wheelhouse of what we want to be. I'm seeing no's on this one. That is agreeable. Oh, this is going to be real bad. If that's how we're leveling up all the time, this is going to not be good. All right. Go check out the body, eh? Ooh, what's this?
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
What kind of vehicle drove through here?
Hard to say. Your vision is blurred, and you're having difficulty concentrating thanks to your relentless hangover.
We can do this.
The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message, written in the language of burnt rubber. Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there, and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager.
What happened next?
The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south, must have been in a hurry.
Car drove through the fence.
You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage-friendly city.
Is this connected to the case?
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went, if you find the time.
I think I got it. I don't trust myself. Where that body at? There he is. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes.
Kuno's got this.
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
That's why we
Make
love...
it work. Go, go, go. Do it. Go so. Work, work, work. Make it work.
Oh, God. Naked, no tie, you bitch. All right, hang on. I gotta end this conversation.
Nappa Gumpy, Kuno.
Yells the other kid behind the fence. The great tie war. I'm not getting into this right now. You are... not a fan. Not a fan of this.
Kuno's got this.
Oh, wait, hang on, hang on.
If there ever was...
Let me just confirm this with you, Pomo. Just so you know what your options are. We got yellow gardening gloves. We got some tight crotch trousers, a disco-ass blazer, and some green snakeskin shoes. Does any of that tickle your fancy? We also have a pry bar, some chain cutters, and a flashlight. And I believe we can hold some stuff in either hand. It's up to you. You're the one who redeemed it. Next half hour is yours. Pry cutters? Okay. Naturally, we need to look as just intimidating as possible for this fucking 12-year-old. Good lord. Naked with tie or naked without tie? Well, I mean, surely naked with gloves. Yeah? Is a thing. This looks problematic. Or just shoes. Whatever floats your boat. Whatever floats your boat. Oh god, it's a naked cop with the pry cutters again. The pry cutter combo. All right, here we go. Time to interrogate a child.
Kuno's got this.
Oh my god.
If there ever was such a thing.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Kuno.
Hey kid, a word. Police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
The children ignore you.
Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Hold on. What does that mean? Stop throwing rocks at my crime scene. Stop using slurs at my crime scene. That's not how we do it. Rocks.
Fuck that! Kuno, yeah, right in the mouthhole. Shits himself.
All right, you.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
Fucking try me.
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Kim, what should we do? You kids siblings? Look, I have questions for you. Siblings, go.
The fuck are you talking about?
Throws another rock.
He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
Look, I have questions.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast. Irregular speech patterns, overconfidence. Could this kid be on drugs? This warrants further investigation into this Kuno.
The body. What do you know about it? About the crime scene? Kids often play in this yard? I gotta ask. Who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
Boy points to his chest with both thumbs.
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
We must acquire the drugs from this. We'll see. If this dude is really tweaking out. Interesting. You refer to yourself in the third person to distance yourself from the situation? You refer to yourself in the third person. Kuno? That's some kind of gang name?
The fuck are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person?
Respect.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a fire alarm.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
The sound gets louder as the child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard.
Help! He's got the Kuno!
Oh, shut up!
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before.
I'm not doing anything, see?
Everybody, please! He's digging his dick out!
You know, we're not quite in a position to talk our way out of this should somebody come by.
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in air, Kuno! Somebody, please!
It's full blast now. The wind carries the message far and wide across Martinez.
How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his reason.
Be logical, kid. I haven't done anything to you. What is this sick charade? Who put you up to this? Are you high right now? Shut him down. Physical instrument. So physically shut him down. 8% chance. That doesn't seem good. One of the things to be aware of is sometimes if you fail a check, it'll deal damage. I mean, something to think about. Don't punch him. It's a bad idea. I don't know what to do about this. And I also didn't account for there being 6 options. Oh my god. So 4 is, are you high right now? Oh, you guys are trying to go for his drugs. That's not a bad idea. Okay. No one wants the 6th thing. Of course not. Don't punch the child? I wouldn't not dream of it. Jesus Christ. Alright, we're going with Are You High right now. Number 4.
Help! Misters, help!
Alright, shut up. He prances around, eyes bulging out of their sockets, rolling hard, yelling at the windows.
He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't help Kuno now, it'll be too late!
Who put you? That's not gonna work. Be logical, kid. What is this sick charade? If we just like... Yeah, just like not even give it the time of day.
No! Get off Kuno, you sick fat fuck!
The nearly psychopathic way they could slip in and out of the act implies you're not the first victim.
Who put you up to this?
No one? Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
Someone put you up to this.
You put him up to this yourself when you decided to talk to him in the first place.
Listen to your friend.
Kuno hawks a loogie on the ground. The phlegm is yellowish and bubbling somehow. Did Guard put you up to this? Kim, did you do this? Okay, no one put you up to this.
Help! The RCM is trying to fuck Kuno in the ass.
Be logical, kid. I haven't done anything to you.
Fucking logical. Help! The logical pig is fiddling Kuno.
Do we try and punch this kid? We have an 8% chance. No modifiers. And we're shit at this. Do we try and punch him? There is a very, very high chance that this goes poorly for us. And fate hangs in the balance of one person right now. It's up to y'all. And they voted immediately, too. Goddamn. All right. Fuck. Here we go. I'm going to punch a child. Or try to.
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw.
So I'm guessing this is bad.
Very, very bad. This is the end bad.
Try to remain conscious.
All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do. It gets so dark. You don't even see her face. Like you always thought you would. You only see pain and fear. Cop suffers final heart attack. A detective lieutenant of the RCM passed away yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer, commented, "That ain't easy on the ticker." He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend and colleague. But I think before he ever had a heart attack, his heart was broken. According to an official statement given by the RCM, the officer was on the brink of solving a murder case.
Did I just whiff punching a child in the face and die of a heart attack? Is that my life? That's how it ends? Oh my god! Thank God I saved! Jesus Christ! Well, let's try that again. What's up, Kuno?
Kuno's got.
If they
I bet.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Kuno! Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
Love it in the dick.
Yeah, yeah.
The boy is sweating profusely.
Stop throwing rocks.
The rake, Kuno! You should...
The fuck does Kuno know what?
You siblings?
He's calling us Kuno! He says we're fucking...
Look, I have questions for
Alright,
you.
entertain the...
The kid moved irregular speech patterns.
This is the way the Hobocop ends.
Could this
Not with
kid
a
be
bang
on
but a
drugs?
whimper.
This warrants further investigation.
Who's Kuno?
It's always Kuno.
Refer
Never.
to yourself in the third person.
Help!
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before.
I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah? Get out of here before the Kuno beats the shit out of you.
Yeah, that's right. Drag your fat ass out of here, fat boy, before Kuno fucks you.
Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. Whatever noble intentions you once had as a police officer, it's eating them all up now. You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
I'm seriously running out of shits to give. Let corpses hang on trees. I'm quitting. Fuck you. I've wasted my life protecting humans. I don't deserve it. I'm done. No one even likes cops. I wish I was fucking dead. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, shit. Kuno, God Slayer of cops. Oh, no.
Fuck me? Please leave the rage you have for after we finish the investigation.
Nothing you can say would make you feel any better now. Cop gives up the detective genre for social realism. Another police officer resigned from the RCM following a nervous breakdown. He now lives under a bridge, drinking and occasionally throwing excrement at passers-by, shouting, "I never loved that woman." When asked to comment, former colleagues objected to the theory that his psychological disintegration was precipitated by his wife leaving him. It's because the Furrows lost that match. You can't keep getting away with it! Superior officer. It's because he couldn't get a big gun from acquisitions, and anyway, police work really burns you out after a while. Satellite officer Jean-Vic Mayer, the deranged former cop's partner, commented. Sergeant Matt Torson, another former colleague, did not propose any theories, merely saying, whatever happened to him wasn't about birds. He got fucked, that's all.
So in my first playthrough, I never fucking died. Oh, fuck me. Dude. Ow. Fucking Kuno. I also forgot. I need to re-equip here. This is probably what I was oh. Where's my Oh, here we go. We need to go back to basics. Must be a way through this child-based death puzzle.
If there ever was...
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy.
Word, please.
Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like...
Stop throwing rocks.
You should... The fuck does Kuno know what a...
You guys siblings?
Calling us Kuno.
I have questions.
Right.
The kid, irregular speech pattern.
Alright, this might be a dead end
Kuno,
here.
Pig?
It's
asking him
always
about
Kuno.
him.
The fucking...
Watch out, Kuno! Help!
And then they start yelling rape.
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before.
So we can't do that. See, I'm not doing anything.
Escalate, Kuno!
Pigs in there in Kuno!
Take another... No!
How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out.
Back off.
Just a...
Look.
Kuno whispers as you retreat, vanishingly silent.
For emphasis, a ghost is saying this. A shit-eating psychopathic ghost with an ace up his sleeve.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
Relax. He can't read your mind. He doesn't know you were thinking that. There's a dead body, remember? That's what you were doing here. You're a cop on a case.
Yes, but I didn't act on it. It was just a fantasy. Yes, how do I get back to it? I want to go back to that thought. How do you know that? You can see inside my head. Can you read my mind, Kuno? Why don't we get back to the interview, Kuno? He would just like this.
I know what you thought. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut that shit down. You know what? You should've, because now...
No! He raises his voice again.
You're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno.
No, you're not.
Let's go, Kim.
You can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever.
The peepo-headed critter doesn't let him finish.
A peepo is a type of hat, by the way.
Thank you. Nice peepo.
You don't talk to me about my fucking peeper. You don't know where I come from. You're just Kuno's bottom bitch.
Whatever. I had some questions about the crime scene.
Okay. Kuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your questions, but remember, this changes shit.
Click, 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 click.
Goes the little peepo-wearing asshole behind the fence. The body. What do you know about it? About the crime scene. You kids often play in this yard? I backed down from Kuno. We don't have the empathy for this. We'd have to roll 2 6s. Figure out what's going on with this kid. The body, what do you know about it?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions. Like a cop.
You know how it got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening?
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Oh, okay. Where did you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking
He looks around, trying to come up with something.
Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
That's a fictional city name. Night City doesn't exist.
Why you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You haven't been in Kuno's head.
Rook, what's up? How was your stream, my guy?
You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know what Kuno's been fucking up to?
So to catch people up who just came into the stream, this is my second time playing through Disco Elysium, but it's been a while and I don't remember much. And chat has forced me to spec out in, I don't think I can pause right now. Spec out in intellect and motorics, and we are fucking dog shit at physique and psyche. However, they wanted to go chaos and forced me to use my skill points and set my signature skill. So the thing that I'm supposed to be the best at was a physique skill called electrochemistry, which is basically just your id. It's the thing that wants to snort and fuck. That's all it is. And if you would like to participate in this tomfoolery, we have some cheap rewards in the channel rewards that will let you either immediately change my style of clothes. Right now, chat has opted that I go bare-ass naked while holding chain cutters and a pry bar. Or you can also make me take any sort of drugs that I find and I'm holding in my hands at the time. But I don't currently have any. And then finally, if there's ever a choice that you want me to absolutely pick, regardless of anyone else's opinions, you can enact your once-a-stream disco privilege to do that. And Casca's sitting on my headset wire. Hi there. So far, I've tried to punch a child, missed, and died of a heart attack. Then I tried to back away from that child, and he called me a bitch, which broke my mind and caused me to quit the force, live under a bridge, and throw shit at people. So it's been going pretty good, actually. All things considered. Not a child, God King Kuno, long may he reign. God damn it.
Don't tell him that, Kuno. It's lame.
It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno's city. Night City. Rage City. The City of Rage. That's it. And it's not lame.
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 That's the name of Kuno's city, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
No, those were 2 separate occasions. I died of a heart attack trying to punch him, and on the next go-around, I backed away too soon, and he just called me a bitch, and I died. I just had a psychotic break.
It's impossible to deduce what it is about. At least for the moment. If it's important, it'll come up later. Focus on the case.
Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
So you don't know anything.
Kuno knows all kinds of shit. Kuno's not a snitch, that's all. Trying to make the Kuno sing into the popo phone.
Have you seen anyone suspicious around? Oh, good yawn. Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Hey now.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty Kuno.
More on this later. Right now, let's talk about something else.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Yes, Kuno.
Get lost.
About the crime scene. You kids often play in this yard?
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
I might have questions later. For now, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
He spits over his shoulder, then looks back up at you. Yeah, we can't figure that out. We gotta go.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
I don't fucking care about you! Bitch! That went well. That went pretty good.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
What kind of boots?
Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails, all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Lieutenant, workers' boot tracks.
Noted.
Alright, let's get an exact count here.
Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. You're still coming up with sentence.
I had a 72% chance!
Cop gives up the detective genre for social realism. Another police officer.
Damn it! Now I gotta talk to Kuno again! I was like, after this I'm gonna save so I don't have to talk to Kuno. Motherfucker. Ah. Boy, do I need some points in volition and endurance, please.
Objection!
What? Oh
Kuno's
no.
got this.
If the
Oh yeah,
What are you making? No. Oh god.
Love it in the dick.
Oh, okay.
boy is sweating profusely.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? The
He's calling us Kuno.
All right.
The kid moved irregular speech pattern.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
It's always Kuno, never.
The fuck.
Watch out, Kuno. Help.
Everyone can hear. You.
Everybody.
Escalate.
Pigs in here and Kuno.
How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his reason.
8% chance. To be fair, I failed a 72% chance visual calculus check, which is what I'm supposed to be the goddamn best at. And if I aim for the God King, I'd better not miss. I'm using StreamerBot and then added a bunch of media sources on my OBS. Roka, you bitch. Roka, you bitch.
You feel something in your chest.
I'm dying.
Natural pressure.
He's pointing and laughing at me, the asshole.
Your jaw.
I'm sure it's just heartburn.
It's many years of combined self-neglect and self-abuse. There's no shame in surrendering now. We all
Dude!
It gets so dark. You don't even see her face, like you always thought you would.
Kuno's just laughing at a man dying of a heart attack. He's
Cop
not
suffers
invincible. I just
final
had
heart
an 8% chance. God. Get through this. Wait, I gotta hang on. Just so I don't have to do this again, we gotta make sure that we're all squared up. Alright, then we'll save. Then we're good. Man.
Kuno's
If the
Yada yada yada.
right. It's love it in the dick.
So I've
boy
heard.
is sweating.
You should throw the rake at him.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us.
Oh yeah, there's like 5-minute cooldown. I put a 5-minute cooldown just so there was no risk of anybody using disco privilege over someone else's disco privilege. Look, I have questions.
All right, entertain the Kuno.
The kid moves his hand. Irregular speech patterns. Overconfidence. Could this
Kuno?
Kuno.
It's always Kuno.
The fuck?
Watch out, help! Pig's got Kuno!
Help!
Everyone can hear.
I'm not doing anything.
Everybody! Escalate! Pigs in there in Kuno! Somebody, please!
How did we get here? How did this happen? This
You know
makes
what?
no sense. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his reason.
I'll let you do it if you want, Mastiff. Now that I think about it, the 5 minutes is a bit aggressive. We'll just do 1 minute just so nobody can override. So if you want to, it's up to you. I'll give you the
Objection!
Damn it. What would you like me to do, Mastiff? Oh, you bitch. He just ducks,
You
man.
feel something in your chest. An unnatural.
God, that fucking point and laugh is just so awful. Almost had him that time. Yeah, we were like 8% there to having him. Praise be that you guys just want. This is just like a form of worship for you guys.
If the
You don't want me to succeed. You just want to see God King just kill people by ducking.
It's love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating.
Stop throwing rocks at my crime scene.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake?
You two fucking.
We shouldn't do anything.
Oh shit.
You will see.
I don't tempt such forces. What forces you will see?
The
Whatever.
language these kids are using. Pure unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with those creatures.
All right.
Yeah.
The kid moves in
Yeah.
irregular speech patterns.
Who's
Over-
Kuno?
It's always Kuno, never I.
Third person.
Watch out, help!
Everyone can hear. You need to.
Not doing anything.
Everybody, escalate! Pigs in there in Kuno! Somebody, please.
How did we get here? How did this happen?
Don't punch.
Look,
For emphasis,
I know you want.
relax. There's a dead body.
The fantasy.
I know what. You're not the.
Kuno turned.
No, you're not. We
Bitch, you're
A peepo.
Nice peepo.
Don't talk to me about my.
Okay. Kuno is kind to his bitch.
Click, 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 click.
The body. What do you know about it?
Shit. Don't tell the.
This is where you quickly ask him questions.
How it got up
Probably
there?
climbed. You
Didn't
heard
see it.
Kuno. I don't know. Some fucking mess girl.
There is no night.
Night City's
Why,
fake,
you
bitch.
wanna know what? Oh, don't tell him that. It's not. That's the name of Kuno City, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
It's impossible to deduce
Do you know who he
Kuno's
was?
fuck.
he's
You
trying.
don't know anything.
Kuno knows all kinds of shit.
See anyone
the
suspicious?
Yeah, you tell the faggoty Kuno.
More
You're
business.
Get lost.
Crime scene.
Right, pig? Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Can't do that. Kuno's bitch is gonna be so good at going through these dialogue options after this. Well, you know what?
Kuno does.
Doesn't fucking care. I'm gonna quick save. Done. Easy. Got it. I need meds or something.
There are several footprints in the mud. Left
Kind of
heavy
boots.
workers. Isn't this something?
Tracks. 72% chance.
Maybe more than 12.
Easy.
No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in
God.
the mud.
Go over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 46. 2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 43. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46?
Wait, which is it?
You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them.
Count more.
5. Another standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. 6. An aberration. Light as air. Even pace. Same make of boot, but number 41.
Male or female?
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
I'm pretty good at this, ain't I?
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way.
Count the rest.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. 8. And yet another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
How many?
The lieutenant's eyes have been tracking our eyes' movements. 400 million. 8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
Same guys going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Light step. Number 41 shoe. A heavy one. 200 milligram imprint. An aberration. One sole is smoother than the other. How old do you think these tracks are? Let's just go.
Interesting. Let's name it the old soul.
Do you have any ideas, Lieutenant?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
A drummer? That's stupid. So one of the people we're looking for is a drummer.
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out their right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
He doesn't seem to hear you. Looking south, toward the traffic jam instead. The machines are silent. The engines are all turned off.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yes, prudent.
Mm-hmm.
Light step, number 41 shoe.
A woman? Or a kid?
Could be a kid.
Okay. How do you know?
Could be a god king.
He knows it's hard to discern sex from a person's gait.
I'm just saying random things while looking at holes in the mud. I have no idea where any of this is coming from. I just do.
Understood. Anything else?
A heavy one. 200 kilogram imprint.
200? Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Could have been an extremely obese person. No one was carrying him over.
Possibly, yes.
The lieutenant marked something down in his notebook.
But why?
You're thinking, why did they have to carry him?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Maybe the victim refused to walk to his own lynching. Maybe the victim wasn't conscious. Our reading of these prints could be wrong. Was it conscious?
Even easier to carry on a stretcher, or between two men. Anyway, it's for future consideration. What else can you see?
One carrying, one tied up isn't quite the two kids in a trench coat picture. Well, one of the tracks could be a kid's. How old do you think these tracks
A week,
are?
maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How do you know that?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree. Yes, everything fits so well. Carried him over, hoisted him up, watched him hang. This is easy.
I think we have a firm understanding of what happened here.
The lieutenant's eyes narrow. He's thinking to himself.
Either way. What else?
We've been through all of it. We're not going through it again. This kid's ladder is rickety, but still climbable. Ladders for kids. It wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. Look at him.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth.
Cool.
You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
God, what is that? Why is it so bad? Let go of your nose without throwing up. Well, that's not gonna happen.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
I don't think I can do that. I think that's gonna hurt me.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Take one step closer.
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
Just want to ask you some questions. Take another step closer.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
What are those strange words you use, girl? Hey, kid. Child, converse with me. You there behind the fence. What strange words?
I come from the woods, Gustavito. You don't want to go there with me. You don't want to see what I've seen.
Don't be traumatizing here. Get the fuck out of here.
Kuno's got a crush. Who is this?
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, "Whirling in rags."
Are you the build that's able to die in the first room by sitting in an uncomfortable chair? Well, we didn't do that, thankfully. I didn't see that. No, we got out of the first room. Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
Just a trash container. There is no such thing.
That's a good point. I'm a hobo cop.
Your fingers start to itch just looking at that padlock.
How do we get the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar. The one you took from my motor carriage, or...
No, or pry bar.
We might want to ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one. And he also has information.
We definitely can't do that. We're not strong enough. Letter R wears a crown. On the ribbon below, a light above descending. I'll see if Kuno knows anything about the footprints.
Fuck does Kuno care? Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it?
The ladder. Ever climb it?
Look at that fucking shit! You're trying to get Kuno killed!
So you would say that the ladder is unclimbable.
Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
Kuno knows the ladder is unclimbable. The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
It's a trap, Kuno! Don't climb it, Kuno!
I was wondering about that trash container.
Don't be wondering about Kuno's shit, pig.
Someone might have stashed something in there. Maybe there's even a lead.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Why the fuck are you telling this shit to Kuno?
I might have some questions later.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Okay, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Alright, you bitch. Let's go talk to that guardy boy. Well, that just went all kinds of well. God, I'm so paranoid. We died like 5 times before leaving that fucking courtyard. God damn. Alright, big guy. I got some news for you. Let me... Kim, get out of here. I need to talk to my boy.
Can I help you?
That trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this feeling is.
Prod at him and find out.
What if I told you that I am a hobo? Or soon to be one, rummaging through that trash. Will you keep me out too? Doesn't it seem callous to you? Guarding even your leftovers from the poor? We need those keys. I'm a hobo.
Yes.
But I need those leftovers to survive. Good call. So would I. Teach a man to fish. I need those leftovers.
Sir, I'm sorry the RCM is having financial trouble, but it's not this establishment's problem.
We need those keys.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
I talked to Sylvie. She left because of me, not you.
Wait, what? But what about the bird?
The bird?
Yes, the bird. I found it lying on the floor with a broken wing the morning she left.
She didn't break it, I did. I threw it against the wall.
You broke the skewer!
His face is flushed with emotions. A rash covers his neck.
I assure you it was him.
Why on earth did you have to break the skewer?
Just break things. It's what I am.
I can't believe it. I was so sure it was Sylvie. Even worse, I thought she was trying to send me a message. Symbol of hope and all.
A tender type of hope. Something stirs in you. Perhaps this is why you broke it.
All right. Did she say anything else? About me, you know? Did she say anything about me?
She said she was flattered. It was just bad timing. She said you're nice, but also her employer. I mean, come on. The vertical power here. No, we didn't really talk about you. Do we tell this guy the truth? That she was flattered? Do we tell him that she likes him? Or do we lie? What kind of boy are we? Wow. Hey, Cassie. Hi, yeah. Getting down. Phew. All right. Y'all seem in favor. I'll do it.
Really? I should give her a call then.
The man doesn't know what to say. He wipes his brow and stares at the counter.
Thanks, I guess. Was there anything else you wanted, or...?
We were sort of hoping there would be a gun, an expensive jewel, or at least a sword in it for you, if you deliver the message. Oh well.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
Saw a sign that the mess hall is reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
He tosses his head in disdain.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
Oh, hush.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
He gives you a meaningful nod. How do we find them?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
There are these things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept. Just making clear you got that.
Thanks.
Yes?
Goodbye. Alright, we got ourselves a key. What's up, bitch?
Hello again, sweetie.
Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money?
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
Do we tug on the heartstrings of this poor old woman in a wheelchair? Are we going to try and wring money out of her? The immediate yes is so concerning. Y'all are wicked. Dislike. We're bad at suggestion. We can't do this. It's gonna ride it all. Oh, Lord have mercy. Here we go.
Try to force a tear out of your duct. Really rip into the whole emotional aggression thing.
Oh God, I'm gonna die in the street, aren't I? Fucking shit. It's all over for me. Of course. Shouldn't have asked you, stupid me. We're not scared of the streets. And we're just embarrassed. And we're dead. And we're dead.
Despair creeps into you.
And we're dead.
Getting fat on your weakness. You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation.
I've wasted my life protecting humans. They don't deserve it.
I don't dispute that you have been charged with protecting the people of a particularly challenging district. But poverty does not make one a loser. Poverty is just poverty.
Nothing you can say would make you feel any better now. Cop gives up the detective genre for social
And we're throwing shit under the bridge again. All right. I'm going to go feed my cat, and then I'll be back. Yeah, let's do b-ball. All right, I'll be back. And we're going to open that trash can. And we're back. Alright. We're going to play for a little bit longer. We won't ask the sweet old lady for money. I too died of losing morale. I did my best. But when a naked man with a pry bar and chain cutters comes by and says, "Do sweeties
Can I
get
help
money?"
you? Mine?
Thank you for clearing.
Why?
I thought that.
Well,
It seems a little productive
feeling
and fine.
yeah.
I told you. But I need those leftovers.
Sir, I'm sorry the RCM is...
Need those
What
keys.
do you need?
It concerns the case.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Another thing at the
Another
whirling.
thing.
Sign, union. Yep.
We should find out who did.
How do
We
we find
don't.
them? Okay.
There are these things called...
Yes?
Talk to Sylvie.
Wait,
She
what?
left because of
Yes,
me, not you.
the bird. I
She
found
didn't
it...
break it. I threw it against
You
the wall.
broke this...
I assure you it.
Why on earth did you have to break this?
I just break
I
things.
can't believe...
a tender.
All right. Did
He was
really?
flattered.
Thanks, I guess.
We were sort of hoping there would be a gun.
All right. Quick save. Now let's go open. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. This is the logo of the municipality of Revachol.
This trash container is locked. The
Open it
sliding
with the
lid
key, baby.
with a well-oiled crack. The lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Yeah, crack it open, Obocop.
Damn right.
This is your time to shine. Dive into that dumpster for extra content.
Open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look under the carton of boxes, pick at the rags, search the food waste. Dig in, Hobocop style, for extra content.
Wow, an Armistice caliber 50 knock cannon. Half wrapped in paper tissues. So shiny.
What's a knock cannon?
It's a giant rifle, and it's very expensive. Not as expensive as that fat string of pearls snaking around the rotten banana peels, however.
What?
And is that Cordon Electric's preamp with Electra F2 tubes? It is. That catches quite a price.
Nah.
We're talking 12,000. Easy. Unless you're into hi-fi yourself.
What's up, Ivysaur? I'll sell it.
No, you won't. Because none of those things are
Damn.
real. They're not actually in there. All you see is food waste and crisp wrappings.
Chat plays, that means we can ask you to shave your chin to match our character. Oh, God. I almost kind of could. But no, it's more so all people in chat will get one disco privilege, which allows you to just force me to do any one thing in the game. You can redeem the fashion makeover, and you'll be able to choose my outfit and tools that I'm holding. And whenever I do get drugs, you can make me dope up at any point. I've played this game before, but I'm going through it again with completely different specs. And also, chat has decided that leveling up will be done at random by rolling a d24. So it's been good. Yeah, I've already died like 4 times. A cruel jest. There must be something.
All you see is a broken mug with a racist depiction of the Yellow Man frolicking in saffron.
An antique?
Only in its social sensibility.
Take the mug.
Mm-hmm.
The lieutenant briefly glances at the mug, then returns his sight to the trash.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further, by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
Look under the boxes of carton.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. You're used to this.
Used to what, dumpster diving?
No, searching for evidence in the trash. Good practice for dumpster diving.
Dive further.
A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Pick at the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Grab them.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air. Are these the victim's clothes? The smell is not nearly as bad as the cadaver. These clothes could not have been in contact with the deceased for more than 2 days after his death.
Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer.
Hi. The lieutenant produces black plastic bag marked evidence from his pocket. By early stages, you mean these were taken from him no more than 2 days after his death?
Yes. I think the clothes were taken off to get to that armor he wore, then discarded. They must have stripped him of it fast too, the scavengers, in a matter of days.
Back trousers.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty. Or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but...
He looks into the container.
The belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Bag the shirt.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
You're breathing a sigh of relief that there aren't gangs wandering the streets, murdering people they find in their underwear. Yeah, I am very thankful for that, because I do not have the physique to fight them off.
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. Just garbage.
That's all I think.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
Yeah, we need to ask the kids who put them in here.
The fuck's he on about, kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
See?
You think someone in the whirling might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Okay.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
Search the food waste.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, what's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Well, Kim didn't die. Kim's a well-adjusted man who doesn't punch kids. I'm just the one who face-planted and died of a heart attack.
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
No, it can't be.
Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form.
A miserable-looking slip of paper sticks to the board.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
They must have been cramping my style. It has a foreboding quality to it. Maybe I needed to lose it. For the great bloodletting to begin. Come here, baby. I see you want to jump up here. I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore, so I threw it away. Someone from the whirling threw it in the trash. I don't know, I'm boring. I'd rather not talk about it right now. Must have been cramped my style.
Officer, this is an official piece of paperwork. It probably contains notes on numerous ongoing investigations.
There you go.
And could even list undercover operatives, informants. I suggest integrating it into your style, for all our sakes.
Easier said than done. How could this pathetic cabbage of copy paper and plastic ever become très disco? Challenge accepted. You should be on the lookout for stylistic elements that elevate this cabbage to heights unforeseeable.
Damn right. What I should do is get back to that garbage. Alright. Seems like a good idea. Right after this garbage, of course.
Good choice. Soggy carton and some kind of food sludge welcome you back, invitingly.
Yeah, I just got back from the holidays, so she basically has not let me be alone for more than, like, 30 minutes. Till she's, like, meowing right next to me or sitting on my lap. Yes? Yeah.
Officer, this is sensitive information. You need to take this seriously.
No, man. Sounds like an order. I don't take those.
I see, yes. You are what we call a badass, aren't you?
He makes little quotation marks around the words, indicating that he is unsure of its actual badassery.
Wow, went off script there. Getting your ass handed to you. You shouldn't go picking fights if your rhetorical faculties haven't suggested it.
Fair enough.
Tell me, does your badass see more in there, or are we done here?
Lieutenant, here's the trash.
Ah, yes, and it would also be appropriate to start taking notes on the case. It's what cops do.
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
And quick save. God knows. Alright, what do we got here? Well?
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
It's quite a lot to read into, actually. Look at all that content.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
This mug is an example of prejudice. I'm going to use it as an example of what not to do. I'm going to push this into the face of every merchant I find and tell them this is your inane ideology. The mug will be useful. By denouncing it, I can earn political capital to mask my badass hustling, i.e. fraud. The mug didn't belong in the trash. It was just a funny mug. Can't anyone laugh anymore?
If you want to earn some change by guilting people, go for it. But if you want to earn real dough, finish the case and start getting paid again.
So many good options. We got our ledger.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you.
Okay.
Thank you, waterlogged ledger, for spelling it out for us.
We'll see that toilet paper.
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Leave it there, it's cool.
Way cool.
Way cool.
It says, everyone look at me and my toilet paper covered cop ledger. I don't care. My ledger is droopy and it smells like a urinal. Not a new edition though, so keep that styling case open, my friend.
Check the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
Run your fingers along the aluminum.
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before. Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances. It is similar to the RCM watermark on your blazer the lieutenant mentioned. Didn't he say something about the headlights of his motor carriage? That you can read these there?
Mm-hmm. Lieutenant, is this one of those hologram watermarks you mentioned?
What? Yes, halogen watermark used for adding information to RCM property.
I have it in my pockets, CJ. Interesting. What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
They're secret, CJ.
Maybe yours will have how many cases you've solved.
How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
You mentioned the headlights of your Kinema?
Yes, RCM vehicles have headlights tuned especially to reveal halogen watermarks.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
That's all, thank you.
Okay.
He turns to his neatly kept notes.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand. It's a sorry sight.
Check out the white papers.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What is in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate, due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases, undertaken, not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Holy shit.
What do you mean? Is that all?
That's it? 2 cases a week? A good caseload, Lieutenant? There's mention of a naming convention here. I have to open an official case. Is there room? I'm done inspecting these files. What do you mean, is that all? Is 2 cases a week a good caseload?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
2 cases a week appears to have been my load, Lieutenant. I'm not sure I completed them, though.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
Nice brisk pace, the way I like it.
I prefer a normal caseload. It's a matter of method.
Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
There's mention of a naming convention.
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from Snoop fiction and Vespertine cop show staples.
Oh my, and they're written in capital letters too?
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
More?
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the Ukar Parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
I'm done inspecting these.
You don't exactly close them. So much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Don't put that away. Kuno's got this. Alright, we'll do one little investigation at the whirling and then we'll call it a night. Wait, is that a trash can? Hobo cop away. There are bottles inside. You could pick them up if you had a bag. Damn it! What's up, bar? Why can't I select you? Why can't I select you? Oh, wait, what's that? Ooh, what's this? Nocify. Ah! I can heal myself from physical injury. Thank God.
Can I help you?
Here's your trash container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
I found the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Maybe you don't remember putting them there. Maybe you were sleepwalking or in a fugue state. Could someone in your staff put them there? Who else has keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Too deep in his thoughts, trying to hype himself up to call the lady who's flesh.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road. Thank you anyway.
Could someone in your staff put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
Sleepwalking?
I think fugue states are more your forte, officer.
Touche.
Yes.
Goodbye. Boo. Alright. Save game. Bam. Nice. So we'll keep the quest log open there so we remember what we did previously, or what we're going to be doing. Actually, is there anything else around in here? What's up?
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
Pretty long. Let's drink a clock.
Attaboy. It's coming back to him. You had your mesolimbic reward pathway worried there, not thinking about drinking all that time. It was like you weren't yourself.
I've been secretly thinking about it all this time. Actually, should I be thinking about this? Looks like drinking hasn't turned out too well for me. Now that you mention it, I do need a rum and lemonade. I'd love for Gart to serve me up a beverage. Electrochemistry is our signature trait.
Forget about the bar. Or don't forget about it. You should totally try to get a drink there too. But first, you should lick that stain off the counter. Yeah, man. Let's get wild. Lick it.
Signature skill.
Calmly, the lieutenant looks out of the window. Then to you, licking the tasty rum stain off the counter. Then out of the window again.
What are you doing?
He asked without turning his eyes from the street outside. Investigating.
We should move.
You could definitely go for some more. The titillating scent of alcohol in your nostrils was beautiful.
Oh, boy. We have a problem. Right. And now we'll save. All right. And with that, we're gonna have to call it a night. Yeah. This work? Maybe? No, it does not. Yeah! I hope to be doing this more frequently. I'd like to stream more this year. Enjoy the clingy kitten. I will. Let's see what other people are up to. Let's go to Jitspo. First raid of the year. We are getting out of here. Alrighty. Well, we will be back tomorrow, not with more not with more Disco Elysium, but with the Ruds. Potentially playing Lethal Company, or we will go to one of the games that we're prioritizing this year, which according to the cabbies is either Dead or Alive Extreme 3 or Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. I suppose we will decide in the moment what we'll be doing. But until that time comes, love you, miss you, mean it. Later, Cabbage Patch. Bye-bye.